household. Each week we bring you Herman and Herman's handy household hits. So stay tuned, and we'll be visiting with good old Herman in his household. You're on, Herman! Producer, oh. Good afternoon, friends. It's old Herman again here in Herman's household, and here we are right in my own household. You know, we really appreciate all the viewer mail that we've been getting from all you nice folks around the country and asking certain household hints that we give out every week, and some of you send in some great suggestions. I'd like to start today's show off with a couple of letters that we got here to Herman's Household Hints. This first one is from a Mr. Jake Doperman. He's from New Greenwich, Connecticut, and he asked, "Dear Herman, my wife and I both smoke, but we just can't handle all the ashes that are piling up around our house. We got ashes on the kitchen floor, on the bathroom floor. We got the kitchen sink filled up with cigarette butts. We got the kitchen sink. We got the bathroom sink. We got the bathtub, the toilet. We got the dog dish. It's just a mess. It's everywhere. Well, how do we do this? We can't quit smoking, and our front porch and our front yard has about 50,000 cigarette butts in it because we don't know what to do with them. We just throw them out the front door and we're done. Sincerely, Jake Doperman." Well, Mr. Doperman, there's an amazing new product on the market that will solve your problem. In fact, old Herman's going to demonstrate it right here. This came from France, and it's called an ashtray. Now, when you smoke, you can flick the ashes in there, and they fall right in there. You don't have to worry about it. And if you set it down, I don't know if you can see this, but I'll hold it up. You can put your cigarette down, and it'll stay in there. So you don't have to worry. No more ashes on the floor. And when you get done, this is the best part. You just kind of squish it around in there, it's got a pretty hard surface, and we tried to burn one. We can't get them to burn, but if you do find one of these in the stores, get one of these heavy ceramic ones, or maybe something out of steel. We tried paper and plastic ones, tried to make our own, start a little business, but it didn't work. So when you're done, you just turn around, throw it in the trash. How about that? That's amazing. All right. Hope that helps you out. Thanks for writing. We're going to send you a Herman t-shirt, and we figure out what your address is. The second letter is from a Miss Nancy Fishberg from Chicago, Illinois. It says, "Dear Herm," thanks for calling me Herm. It says, "Herm, I love soft drinks. Coca-Cola, Sprite, Diet Cola, things like that, Orange Crush. The problem is, during the summertime, it's just impossible. I hate them when they're warm. Now, say I forget to put some in the refrigerator down below. I get home from the store, I got to pour it in a glass, and it's terrible. It's warm, and I hate it. What can I do?" Well, Nancy, old Herm came up with a good one for you. I thought about this for at least 2 or 3 days. And I found by accident one time, if you take a little plastic Tupperware bowl, and if you pour some regular kitchen tap water in it, cold water is fine, and put it up above your refrigerator, I found there's an area up there that gets real, real cold. It's just got ice and everything, and I mean frost and everything. So if you put it in there, close the door, come back about 2 hours later, you open up and the water has turned solid. And it's real cold. And I found if you take a little hammer or a big heavy ladle or something, pop on it a few times, you take those chunks, put it in a glass like this, pour your soft drink in, and it turns it cold. It's amazing. But old Hermie always comes up good ones for you, so I hope you'll listen to my advice. Try that. You can use that for also. I found if you take old tea that's been left on the stove that's kind of cooled down, you put that on ice and it well, you guess you could call it iced tea. That's pretty good. So try that out, Nan. Again, Hermie had to run to the head. I hope you took that chance to run there too, because Hermie really had to go. Anyway, Herman's going to do something for you now that he don't normally ever do, and he's going to take off his Herman hat and show you why. Take a look at this. Now, maybe you can identify with this. This is one of these little problems that I finally came up with a solution for. You go to bed at night and you look in the mirror, brush your teeth, you look okay. You get up in the morning, all that tossing and turning on the pillow and crawling around the bed and doing whatever you do in there. And you get your hair looking like this. Now, what do? I mean, for years, it's what Herman does. Put the hat on. No one can tell, right? But you got it like this. Say you go someplace like, some of you go to church, they might get angry at you. So you have to take your hat off. What are you going to do here? Well, you had that problem too? I found something's incredible. I was rummaging around the other day in an old store I found down on 6th Street, and I found this old book. Now, can you see this? I'm going to hold it right up here in the light. Put it right down there. It's an old piece of plastic. It's somebody, looks like they took some shears and just chopped it all to pieces in there. So I was playing around with it, and I went, And I went, all of a sudden, I went like this. And look at that. Can you see this? Can you see what I'm doing? Can you believe that? Look at that. Now, it's perfect. Now, I'm going to patent this one. I don't know what to call it. I suppose you can make yourself one, but be careful. You get them sharp. You can put big gouges in your head will bleed. You get scabs and everything. But this is an idea. Now, I think somebody out there will come out of this, and I'm putting a patent on this. I don't know what I'm going to call it, but boy, sure nice to go through your hair with this thing. So that's one of Herman's hints. So you keep your eye on that. I may have this out in the market pretty soon. Okay? Hat's going back on. All right, now we got a problem that a lot of people write in for, especially, in fact, I got a phone call the other day from John Gickelpopper, and he's from Denver, and he said to me, he says, you know, Herman, he says, I love to go out running and walking around, and I like wearing my favorite shoes, but they keep falling off my feet. I mean, I can walk down the street, they fall off my feet. I go out running, they fall off my feet. I go walking up and down stairs, they fall off my feet. I go to the store, I tell them I got a size 10, they give me a size 10 shoe. I walk out of the store, they fall off my feet. Well, Herman had that problem too, sir, and I'll tell you what I did. I went to a store the other day, and I saw on the wall they were selling little funny-looking pieces of string, and they were 20, 30 cents a piece. I got one when I took them home, found they gave me an extra one, which is a good deal for Herman likes deals. I'll show you what I did. Now, can you see this okay, right here? What I did is I ran that string up through the top, and I made these little holes, and when I got up there, I kind of held it like this and looped it around and pulled it like that, and then I looped it around again, and somebody said, what are you doing, Herman? I forgot what I was doing, but I pulled it through, and it's straight, and my shoe don't fall off no more. So try that. Now, you might have to take a little punch and put some holes there, but that's another good idea Herman's going to patent, I think, and I think this is a real good one.